Darlacansell real estate agent with Real Broker. Most of the time, probably 99.9% of the time, right? When I get on here, I'm talking about how to be a successful buyer or seller. But if you're thinking about the possibility of becoming a real estate agent, or listen, this probably applies to just about anybody, really anybody. Life, I just turned 50 Monday, and when you have 50 years gone, you kind of think about life a whole lot differently, because you realize that probably more than half of your life is over. So when I think about what I want the rest of my life to look like, I want to live every moment, every day, like it could be the last. Listen, I could live another week, another month, another year, another 50 years. None of us know. Absolutely none of us know what's going to be our last day. But this is what I've told my boys, and I've told lots of my friends. When I die, because it will happen. It may happen tomorrow, it may happen next month, it may happen in 30 years from now. It will happen. Do not be sad, because I had and I have the life that I have designed on purpose. I love my life. I embrace challenges. I embrace hardship. I embrace bad things that happen, because that's life. I love life. But this is why. I heard somebody say not so long ago that everything that we say yes to, we're saying no to something else. And I live by my calendar. I plan every day intentionally. And it involves work. It involves rest. It involves self-care. And it involves playtime. And everything on my calendar, I am cognizant about the fact that when I put something on my calendar, when I say yes to something on my calendar, I'm saying no to lots of other things. And so I really, as I've gotten older, have thought about, when I put something on my calendar, do I really truly want to do it? Now listen, in any career and in anything, there are certain things that we must do. There are certain things that we don't choose to do or want to do, and we absolutely just have to do. So in my career as a real estate agent, one thing I must do is I must participate in 12 hours of continuing education every single year. And that's a must. And that's not something that I always like to do, although I do try to choose topics that I will enjoy and that I'll learn from. But listen, there are some mandatory things that I just have to do that I don't choose to do. But the vast majority of my calendar, things that I put on my calendar in the way that I plan my day, are things that I'm choosing to do. But those things that I choose to do and I put on my calendar, when I say yes to those things, it means I'm having to make hard choices sometimes and say no to those things that maybe I can't do, I don't want to do, I don't choose to do. And a lot of times people will say, if I ask somebody, let's just say there's an event coming up, and I ask somebody if they want to come with me. The answer I get sometimes that I don't like is maybe or I'll see. I don't like that answer at all. To me, if somebody invites you to something and you really want to go, you look at your calendar, you decide if that date is a date that works for you, and you say yes or no, right? Maybes. Listen, as a parent, when you say maybe, it's usually because you don't want to do it and you just don't want to say no at that time. As I've gotten older, I've gotten better at saying yes, no, or let me check my calendar and I will get back to you. I don't like maybes. I like decisiveness, and I'm very, very, very decisive. So today, for example, is Wednesday. Every single Wednesday at our office in Lafayette, we have a training. I love that there is a training every single week on different topics. There's different people that come in and talk about different topics and share different information. But what I love the most is that I am never required to attend. And I am never put on a guilt trip for not showing up. It is absolutely, as a self-contracted person, my right to decide if it's a topic that I'm interested in, if it's something that I want to do. So today, there's actually another event going on in town that was supposed to be last Wednesday, and it got moved to this Wednesday. Well, I had already put something else on my calendar for today. So for today, the main thing that I'm doing this morning is I'm going to Jennings to have a massage with a massage therapist named Brittany Presnow that is absolutely amazing. And I try to go to her at least every 3 to 4 weeks. I'd love to go every week, but I'm not going to make the time for myself to do that. Although, listen, I probably should. A great massage. If you have never had a great massage by someone that made you just feel relaxed, and when I'm getting a massage, it kind of just takes me away from all the stresses of life, all the things going on, and it just takes me to another relaxing zone. If you have never had that experience, you're with the wrong massage therapist, or you maybe just don't like touch. I don't know. Some people don't like touch. I absolutely love physical touch. So to me, self-care is so important. But so when I'm looking at my calendar every week, I'm looking at my calendar, I'm deciding what things go on my calendar. What's just as important to me as work. I absolutely love work. I love my career. I love real estate. But on Sundays, I do not work. That is one day that I have blocked off for family, for faith, for friendships, for fun, for things like that. I do not work at all on Sunday. Maybe within a given year, I might show a house or deal with some issue, maybe if there's a major issue on a Sunday. But for the most part, I'm not working on Sunday. I think Sunday is just a day that should be devoted to faith. That's just what I believe, right? So Sunday on my calendar, it usually never has anything on it unless it's like family event or something like that. And so my point is, to me, to love your life, you have to make a good balance of self-care, play, work, and it needs to be a cohesive way when you're looking at your calendar to decide what kinds of things are going to make you enjoy your life. I hear so many people say, I'm going to wait till I retire to enjoy life, or I'm going to wait till the week is over to enjoy my life. And then some people get home on Friday afternoon, they stay drunk the whole weekend. No, that's not a life. That is not a life. If you have to numb yourself by getting drunk every weekend, or even if it's every day after work, there is something in your life that you're not happy with, right? If you're numbing the pain in some way, maybe it's drugs, it's alcohol, it's overeating, whatever the case may be, it's something that you're not happy with. So for me, in 2017, I began exercising every single day of my life. And for me, mentally, physically, spiritually, all the things, that has absolutely transformed my life. But I'm big about, when I look at my calendar, knowing that anything that's on that calendar that I said yes to, any appointment that's on that calendar, it means that I've said no to other things. And I'm cognizant of the things that I don't want to do. And I don't do anything that I don't want to do. Some things I absolutely have to do. Some paperwork I must do for my career. Some trainings I must attend because I have to. But 95% of my life, I absolutely get to decide what it looks like, and it's my life to decide. So I hope that you are in a place, and I hope you don't wait until you're older. I've always been very decisive. I've always thought about what can I do to make sure that I'm enjoying my life. But I know I talk to lots and lots and lots of people who are just absolutely miserable and are waiting till they retire at what? The age of 65 to enjoy their life? And then listen, how many people do you hear retire and they get sick and they die? Or they're too old and now they can't travel and they can't do the things they love? Don't put it off. Do not put it off. You get one life. That's all you get. So go out there and enjoy it and figure out a way to make the most of the one life that you have. Y'all have a fabulous rest of the week. And remember, in real estate, there are no stupid questions ever. If you have any questions, reach out to me. I'd love to talk to you. You can message me anytime. Y'all have a great, great rest of the week. Take care.